The first stream of 2025. Can you guys hear me okay? Hello, hello. Let me go ahead and just do a test. DJ Miles from the past. Ooh, yeah. Okay, we're live. We are live. How are you guys doing? So, this may be a bit of a shorter stream because I am overcoming a sickness. I did DJ last night, and of course the gig that had country music. It was about like 6.5 hours. No, I'm lying. 7:30 to 1? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So about 5 hours. 8, 9, 10. Wait, 8:30, 9:30, 10. Yeah, 5.5 hours. Yeah, it was about 5.5 hours long. It was outside, it was humid. I was dealing with a lot of the post fireworks stuff. So obviously fireworks produce a lot of smoke, and with it being very humid where I live, it caused like mist to happen. And I was already sick from last Saturday, believe it or not, drinking some mojitos, which I think is pretty funny. But that's neither here or there. More importantly, I just wanted to say I did beat Shueisha, so the live reactions where they did strike those live reactions down are reinstated and the strike was removed. However, because I know they're still definitely looking at me, when are we going to go back to like a stream of showing the actual manga panels? I don't know. So you guys help me out with like what can I show on screen, because I would definitely like to show off more than one image. I would love to show off a colored image, but even then I think that's a bit risky, because Shueisha, again, because I'm already on their line of sight, I'm sure even if it's like a fan art of a colored panel from the latest chapter, that would still be enough for them to say, you know what, let's just make his life difficult. So I don't know what we're gonna do. I want to keep this as entertaining as I can for all of you guys, but until Shueisha kind of backs off, I don't really know what to do. So we got 20 people in the chat so far. Princess, first stream of 2025. Breckberg is here, howdy. Roman Marias, hello. Johnny Silverhand 2024, happy new year, guys. DJ Miles, what's your favorite song? Ooh, that's a good one. I guess it depends on the day. I don't know. I like many different songs for many different reasons. But I will say, the guy who's the rapper from like Samurai Champloo. So you guys know the Samurai Champloo opening, right? That rapper specifically, he did a song with the DJ from the DJ who passed away, who did the Samurai Champloo OP. And let me go ahead and pull it up for you. But it's called like Love Sick, and that song really helped me get through my breakup over the summer. So here it is. Let me see. I'm not gonna play it for obvious reasons, but yeah, it's right there. So New Jabis, right? The instrumental version is what I was originally hooked with, but then when I heard him actually sing and rap, I thought it was incredible. So yeah, so that's probably one of my current favorite songs right now. But yeah, so I don't know anyone who can handle 7 hours of nonstop country music. Luckily it was about like 3 hours of that stuff. And then they realized, oh wait, we have a DJ. Let's actually like use him to like mix music, and I'm like, oh, good. So the first half was primarily like country and rock type of stuff, and then the other half was like me mixing, the stuff that you would hear from any conventional, I don't know, New Year's Eve gig, right? 70s, 80s, some top 40s, some hip hop, that type of stuff. Let's see. I've had the flu for weeks now. Am I done for? Question mark. Oh man. Yeah, I got to build up that immune system. All you guys, look, I don't know how many of you, don't lie to me, how many of you are working out at least twice a week or at all? Please tell me you're working out. Please tell me you guys are drinking water. And even if you don't work out, that's okay. But just take care of your body. I'm in my second half in my 30s right now, and I heard some guy talk about who's like 40 and well established. They're like, oh, like, Mark, in your 40s, what would you do? What would you tell your early 30-year-old self, right? Who has like the next 10 years to, mature, etc. And the one advice he told him, or he would tell his past self, is that I would work out. Because the way that your body moves and functions, if you're not putting in that maintenance work now while you're still nimble, you are going to heavily regret it when you get older. So I implore everyone, lift some weights, not just to be jacked and ripped and shredded. Yeah, those are like benefits that come from those things. But I just strongly implore you to at least stretch and, jump on a treadmill, work on the Stairmasters just to keep your body intact. Our body is like a well-oiled machine, So are you going to take care of it, or are you going to neglect it? And then by the time you fix it, it's too late, right? So just some food for thought. Alonzi is in the chat. What's good, man? Looking good, man. Yeah, Alonzi, look at me. 5 months in with a hair transplant. Ooh, don't worry, guys. I'm going to make another update video when we get to the 6th month, which will be next month in February, right? So I think actually next week will officially be 5 months since the hair transplant. So that's going to be some fun, exciting times. Smiley says, what's your favorite anime? I don't know. I hate when people ask me this because it really depends on the day, but Yu Yu Hakusho is definitely like beloved, very near and dear to me. I know it's not the best. The ending was kind of whatever, but I think the Dark Tournament to this day still has not been topped for tournament arcs in any shonen. And yeah, I mean, I just love the cast of like, Yusuke, Kuwabara, those guys. So definitely pretty good. Greg Burke says, I'm hitting the gym twice a week. Thank goodness. 4 times a week. Lord Agent. There we go. He's not here right now. At least I don't see him commenting, but what's his name? Bodhi Mudo. You guys know Bodhi, right? He comments time to time, donates time to time. He actually works out at my gym. So I see him from time to time, and yeah, the guy is jacked. So let me see. So Robin, three times a day is very good at least. Yeah, this is my new year to get back at it all. I used to be a weightlifter. Good for you guys. We're all getting ripped. Ripped arc till summer. Yes. My 30s, I can feel the arthritis. I know, man. I know. You gotta stretch. You gotta stretch it out, Thoughts that Dandadan got a second season announced almost instantly, but nothing about Chainsaw Man season 2. So yeah, I don't think we really talked too much about this during the Jump Festa stream. You know what? Let me actually go ahead and put a Dandadan video in the background. I don't think Shueisha can claim it. I mean, I know they definitely can, but let's just play the latest. Well, for people who haven't caught up in the series yet, we can just play the Turbo Granny arc in the background. Let me put that here. Let you guys see something entertaining, while we talk, just keep it a little bit more fun. Here's the thing, guys. Dandadan was announced as a split core from the beginning. You guys have to remember this. Dandadan, they're like, hey, season 1 is basically done. It's going to be split into 2 cores. So in my head, I just thought, okay, the first 12, 13 episodes is going to drop in the fall. We're going to get a break in the spring because, if you worked hard on a project, yeah, having back-to-back seasons would be great, right? Like a Blue Lock season 2. Man, who's reading Blue Lock? I am obsessed with Blue Lock right now. That animation was peak. Anyway, Blue Lock did like 24, 25 episodes, which is great. But then now that we got all this Blue Lock, now we're going to wait like another 2 years. At least spacing it out like Dandadan is doing, right? The production is done. I guess maybe they're polishing the second core. I don't know. But they knew they were going to work with 24 episodes from the get. So yeah, show the 13 completed episodes. Take a break in the winter, take a break in the spring, and then drop it in the summer. Now, I am surprised it is being released in July 2025 because to me, I feel like although summertime is a good time for anime, much like many things, right? Like, you know, people are out of school and you would think people are maybe more like homebodies. A lot of people go on vacations and stuff. So I feel like for any anime dropping in the summer, it's a bit of a missed opportunity because spring and fall, I feel like, is definitely the peak season for anime, right? That is just a crackpot theory. I don't know. Maybe summer animes do thrive the most. But if I had to guess what season thrived the most, I would say definitely fall, followed by spring in the second, you know? Anyway, this is all to say, yeah, we knew we were going to get 2 split cores. So that's why that was announced basically immediately. And there was no announcement of a season 2 anime for Chainsaw Man. We know Mappa, you know, does Chainsaw Man, and they just finished up season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen not too long ago. So, I said this in the Jump Festa video talking about Chainsaw Man. I'm also worried since they didn't announce the Reze movie like a specific date, and they didn't announce it like worldwide or global. I think the Reze movie is going to drop late summer, late fall, and for us, you know, international folks, we're not going to see this shit until like 2026. And I think, let's stay with me, if Reze drops in America and, you know, worldwide, or just elsewhere besides Japan in 2026, then Chainsaw Man season 2 is coming in 2026, you know? But I would hope it comes in the fall, but I don't know. I feel like if it was going to be announced, it would have been teased at Jump Festa season 2, right? So we can only hope. I hope we will get it at some point, but yeah, that's my long-winded answer. Lotaro, I'm hitting the fridge 6 times a day. Hey man, bulking season, baby. Is Yoshida a devil? You know, we talked about that, right? Should we talk about the chapter now? Should we talk about the chapter? Let me grab my water real quickly. Oh, it's right here. I'm low. I should have gotten more, but. And by the way, this might be the new streaming setup for a while. It's a little bit different. I actually got a standing desk. A standing desk. Wow. I'm glad I got it. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you would have seen I got a Secret Lab standing desk with the RGB light in the background. And check this out. Oh, we're going down. We're going down. We're going down. Okay. But I still want to stand up. Okay, we're standing up, baby. We're standing up. Ralph, is this a DJ Miles AI? He sounds different. I'm sick, my guy. Jesus Christ. Have we gotten to the point where AI is so good, it has already figured out how to get my face and my mannerisms? Zoinkies with the 5 gifted member subs. Ooh, I wonder if I can now go ahead and give subs on my end. I know YouTube allows me to do that once a month. No, make your messages stand out. Lame. I can heart stuff. Nope, I can't do gifted members right now. What is this? Make super chat more fun with a goal. Okay. I don't know how that. I'll figure that out later. Double B says a source has said that the after credits for the Resident movie will have a tease for season 2. Ooh, yeah. I mean, that would definitely make the most sense, right? Because it's a direct, you know, because it is canon with the main storyline, right? So we get the tease of like Santa Claus, right, for the International Assassins. Yeah, that definitely makes the most sense. Breckberg, a member for 13 months. Thank you guys so much. Is it AI behavior to be ill nowadays? Yeah. You know what's funny? Some of the YouTube shorts I put out, right? I don't put as much as I used to, but some people, they hear my voice and they're like, is this like an AI thing? I'm like, no, it's me, guys. But how crazy is that? For us who live on the internet, already within 2 years, if you guys are already trying to decipher whether or not DJ Miles is using AI, we're already doomed. We are so fucked. We are so fucked, you know? So we're going to see where that conversation with AI goes in the next few years. But yeah, it's not looking good for you guys and myself here. If, you know, the rise of AI is already becoming discernible from the actual content creator itself. You know, Crabbier says, I forgot there was a stream. Oh my God. Crabbier with the new emoji with I'm a chill dude. Oh, I forgot to comment this on my video. Did you guys see? Let me see. Did you guys see the new banner on my channel? We have a brand new banner, of course, done by my thumbnail artist, Sumo. Sumo, if you're watching, thank you for this. I wanted to make a new banner. New year. So instead of one subscribe, one woof, we got a Turbo Granny up there. I was going to change the emoji, but you guys tell me how you feel about this. I don't have a problem changing it, but sometimes people just like the image because like that's how they just associate things, right? So like now when you think of the Octopus Pochita, you think of DJ Miles. And I wanted to change it up just to change it up, right? It's not that I'm sick of it. I just, you know, let's just keep things fresh, right? But then when I think of like people who are just doing this for so long, like, I don't know, Logan Paul or something. What's Logan Paul saying? Oh yeah, it's just his face, right? Like he's not going to change his face, right? Or even if you think of someone like Mr. Beast, he's still going to have like that blue tiger cougar thing, right? So I don't know, maybe, you know, we just have to keep the Octopus Pochita for now, you know, but you guys let me know. The banner I like, so I'm gonna stay with this new banner for a while. Anyway, we're gonna let that Turbo Granny video play out. Ooh, you know what? I can show you guys some of the other stuff we got cooking. We got thumbnails for you guys. Okay, so people watching the stream 2025, let me tease some of the videos we got on the way out. So first up, Don Da Don. We got Don Da Don coming. We are in the early stages, but the thumbnail is officially done. If you have kept up with the series, you know after the Space Globalist arc, we have the On Busomin arc. I hope I said that right. So we got that. Thumbnail number 1 done. Thumbnail number 2 is going to be hot and ready, baby. Kagurabachi year 1. Right now, as we speak, my editor is working on a Kagurabachi video. We are going through the whole Explain series, discussing everything. And this video will cover the first 2 major arcs of Kagurabachi. So, you know, Kagurabachi fans, you're eating good. This video is going to be just as long as the Space Globalist arc. So back-to-back major Explain videos, yeah, we're sitting at like 80 minutes. So if you enjoy the Space Globalist arc, Kagurabachi fans, here we go. So Kagurabachi year 1, we got Don Da Don over here. And then, of course, you know, I already teased it, but my little fun banner of the 1 subscribe, 1 ball. So, yeah, lots of cool stuff there. So I really like that. Get ready. I think, so we just started the new year. Yeah, today's January 1st. So I want to say maybe I want to project a late January release for Don Da Don. It could be closer to February because this video is taking so long. So you guys are going to eat good with this. So simultaneously, we're going to have Kagurabachi. We're going to have Don Da Don next. Chainsaw Man, I'm going to wait until the latest arc with the Aging Devil wraps up. And then we can go ahead and do another explained video for that. And what else? Oh, Robin, just to quickly promote Nen Garden, people who have ordered a playmat. I know Crabbier has ordered a playmat. The Chainsaw Man playmats finally arrived in my hands this Friday. Today is also the last day to get about $12 off with the 30% off deal I have on the website. So feel free to check that out, guys. So the Chainsaw Man mats are coming either tomorrow or Friday. Of course, we also have Don Da Don. We have like less than 6. I should have ordered more. I regret not getting those earlier. And then, of course, if you guys, you know, fuck with One Piece, this is actually my most popular playmat design, the Dofi Joker playmat. in 2 different variants. So there's that. One more thing I do want to mention, and then I promise we'll talk about Chainsaw Man, guys, is that I am thinking about having a Discord. I've been very back and forth. With having a Discord. I think I'm going to do a Discord, but I think if I'm being completely blunt, I'm going to need people to help me out. I'm going to need some moderators for sure. And then more importantly, I think I'm going to make it some type of tier thing. You know, I saw, what's his name? He does One Piece videos, not Grand Line reviews. BDA Law. I think that's his name. BDA Law? I think it's BDA Law. I like his structure of BDA. Yeah, BDA Law. Yeah. That thumbnail is something else right now, my guy. I like what he does with the Discord. So I think we might do something like a Patreon base. So now I know for people who are just having the Discord, they're committed fans, right? You know, because I think as I'm trying to transition out of, you know, the thing I'm doing with my current 9-to-5 and going into more content creation, if you guys can help support the channel, I think we might do something with Discord. But if it's paid via Discord, I think we'll do like anime live reactions. We'll probably read manga together. You know, we'll probably do some, you know, I'll probably make some reaction videos is what I'm trying to get at. So, and those reaction videos, I'm not going to post on the main channel just because, you know, there's just a lot of complications with reaction videos getting taken down for obvious reasons, right? Because I'm watching an episode of anime. But I think if I make that an incentive for the Discord, right? Like everyone who joins the Discord, whatever fee I like charge, you know, you guys get more additional content. And then I'll probably, you know, well, most definitely discount Nen Garden stuff, playmats, so you guys can get those cheaper too. So let me see. W, got to get Chainsaw Man and Invincible physical. How's it going? I'm doing well, Frostimator. Oh, it's going to fit well with my Chainsaw Man G Fuel. Hell yeah, dude. Hello, my king. Yoru, what's good, dude? Trishy, are you ever going to do Dandadan or any other chapter reviews or just Chainsaw Man? Thank you for reminding me. Wow. We're about 23 minutes into the chat and people are like, bro, you have not talked about Chainsaw Man. I promise we're getting there. Guys, there's just a lot of stuff we got to talk about for 2025. Yes, I am going to do Dandadan reviews and I am heavily thinking about doing Kagurabachi, but before we even touch Kagurabachi, we are going to do Dandadan first. And before I do, well, let me officially announce right now, I am going to do Dandadan chapter reviews, but I want to catch up with my video series first. Does that make sense? So I want to complete all the latest arcs. So we only got like 2 arcs left. The Onbusen Moon. God, I just showed the thumbnail and I already don't know how to say that freaking thing. Onbusumen. So once this video is going to come out, there's one more major arc, which I'm blanking out on that. Dandadan arcs. Oh, Danmara. Yeah. So I'm going to do the Danmara video. We're going to do the Pygmy Princess arc, wherever that is currently. So we got, once those 3 videos are out, then I'm going to do Dandadan chapter reviews, in addition to Chainsaw Man stuff. Because Dandadan, again, if you guys experience the anime, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be even crazier when you pick up the manga. So that, so yeah, we are officially doing Dandadan chapter reviews once I catch up with all the video series. So that might be maybe closer to the springtime. And for now, you know, we'll just do Chainsaw Man chapter reviews, and then Kagurabachi potentially down the road. And then I think I might be doing something else. I think I want to have a separate channel where I just talk about IRL stuff. Think of it like vlogs, but also just very chill. It will be different from, you know, what you see me guys talk about here. But, you know, I'm just trying to diversify the portfolio, because after that copyright strike, to be completely honest, I'm kind of tired. Like, I'm a little tired of talking about anime manga, not because I hate it, but because I know it can be taken away from me at any point. And I know that sounds a little scary, because it sucks, right? Like, Anime Balls Deep has 2 million subscribers, and their channel was almost taken away from them last year. Okay, I have 115,000, which I'm so blessed, and I love that you guys continuously support your boy. But how is a channel that's making YouTube a lot of money, Anime Balls Deep, that has over 2 million fucking subscribers, almost lose their channel, and YouTube doesn't do a goddamn thing about it? It's depressing. So if they almost lost their channel, what makes you think me and, sadly, other content creators who have like less than 100,000, less than 50,000, less than 10,000? It sucks. My heart goes out to everyone who's trying to make anime and manga content, who's at 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, and then their channel can be stripped away from Shueisha because they're bullies. And YouTube, again, you're guilty until proven innocent type of thing, which is kind of bullshit. So, you know, I still want to make YouTube my job. So how am I going to do this? Well, I thought about DJing on Twitch. That's one option. Having a different channel, completely different from anime manga. I don't know what it will be yet, but you know, you got to look out for the future. So lots of things to say with that, but I'm broke, but chase the bag. Real can't spare $10. I'm that petty. Hey, don't worry. Well, one, it's not going to be $10, so do not worry about that. I don't know what that price is going to be, and I'm just saying I'm only charging it because I just hear so much problems with Discord. Like, you know, here's the problem with making it free, right? I would love to make it free, but you know, there's always going to be one or two trolls, and it's not that the trolls that like I can't handle. It's just the people just spinning narratives and taking things out of context, right? And just making it more complicated, right? Like that's just another spinning plate I just don't want to think about when I already have so much shit happening. Especially, again, Nen Garden is in a good place right now, and I would rather focus on like Nen Garden instead of me like proactively like searching and, you know, dealing with Discord stuff. So again, I'm still thinking about Discord. It's not 100%, but if there's another way I can interact with you guys on a more chill level, you know, Discord may be the way to go. But, you know, now I know, right? If you want to be a troll, you're going to pay like $3 a month, right? And are you really a troll if you're paying $3 a month? No, but if it was free, yeah, there'd probably be a lot more trolls, right? It's just another like shield to say like, okay, have fun. You know, give me your money and then feel free to talk shit. But even then, I want to give you guys value on Discord. I just don't want to have a Discord just to have it. It's just a lot of responsibility and stuff I don't really care about, right? So, is Kagurabachi that good? I'm just surprised after all the memes, so that's why I ask. Yeah, I mean, if you get past the meme of it all, right? I enjoy it for what it is, you know? It's, you know, it's a little bit of everything. It's like a little bit of, you know, Jujutsu Kaisen with like the sorcery powers they have, you know, a little bit of a Demon Slayer. Not really like Demon Slayer. I'm just bringing up the sword aspect. You know, it's just like another shonen. You know, it's a shonen that's not really breaking the mold too much. Arguably, maybe some people would say otherwise. But for me, it's like a good run-of-the-mill shonen, right? Like, Nen Garden, please make shirts. I did tease you guys about the Dandadan stuff. So I have one artist. His name is Mikey, if he's watching. We are, well, he is supposed to make one more Dandadan t-shirt, and then I think I will like make t-shirts down the road. So I just don't want to keep it TCG, trading card game stuff, you know, related to Nen Garden. I want to make, you know, other anime merch. So I think we'll do t-shirts. T-shirts is definitely like the second major thing, but right now I'm just focusing on my current launch of these upcoming playmats. So, chat, should I try to watch Spy Family? Yes, I think Spy Family is excellent. Also, guessing we aren't getting any more colored pages for every chapter thanks to the copyright. Yeah, potentially. Yeah. Totally Not Mark almost lost all of his Dragon Ball videos like 2 years ago. Yeah, I know. And Totally Not Mark at the time had what, like 500,000 subscribers? You see what I'm saying? It's like guys, it's a shitty situation for like any tubers, you know. So anyway, let's go ahead and talk about Chainsaw Man while I'm showing off Don to Don stuff. I'm sorry, that's how it's just gonna have to be for a while. Let me see. So let's go ahead and take it from the top. Chainsaw Man chapter 188, titled Octopus War and Chainsaw. We did the Jump Festa video last week. You guys should have known that, well, Fujimoto hinted off of this one panel right here that the person who Denji ends up throwing up was Yoshida. And Yoshida's like, nani? As Asa and Yoru says, what? It's Yoshida, the guy who cut off my arm. And Yoshida, quickly observing that Yoru and Asa regrew both arms, or just, you know, the one lost arm. And then he says, I guess arms can regrow sometimes. And I said in the chapter review not too long ago that this is a callback to Asa and Denji's state, where she starts talking about starfishes, and then, you know, in extreme situations they can regrow their like arms or whatever, their ligaments. So look at that, Denji was paying attention at the date after all. So I like that callback. Asa, however, is still furious and mad at Yoshida. And Yoshida just like, what's the situation? So, you know, we see like just two little panels of the mountain and trees, and this is just to show like the passage of time, right? So Asa and Denji fills Yoshida in on the situation with the aging devil, who Yoshida quickly acknowledges, yeah, it's a primal fear. And then also goes on to saying that if it wanted to, it could probably kill us instantly. Why would it do something so roundabout? And then Denji says here, it said it wants to get eaten by Chainsaw Man while watching little kids get eliminated. It's a pervert. So, yeah. In typical Denji fashion here, you know. But let's real quickly stop right there and discuss, you know, the thing. So it's Yoshida. Ta-da! How are we feeling? Do you guys like that it's Yoshida that Denji ended up barfing up, or did you wish it was one of those, like, you know, branches of death that Sufferance was making excellent video on, right? Talking about that. Oh, you know what? Maybe let's just play a Sufferance video in the background. You know, you guys know I like your boy Sufferance, right? So let's go ahead and play this. You know, he was talking about, you know, that Pochita is like a branch off of the Death Devil, and because Pochita can can erase existence, right? Or things from existence. Sorry. That what if from chapter 84, one of the things that it erased was just like another high level threat, but Pochita had to put it down. And what if that thing that Pochita ate was the thing that was going to aid Denji out in this specific chapter, right? But unfortunately, that didn't happen, and it was Yoshida. And to me, if you put all the theories aside, I think sometimes we have to really keep it like, I love how this community, like, we love having our fun creative theories about where things can go. And then Fujimoto just really makes it the most natural and simplistic thing, right? Like, if you follow along with Chainsaw Man, then you know recently the devils that Pochita ate was, you know, octopus, snow, bitterness, and basically like those people from Special Division 5, right? Like the Special Division 5 agency thing. So let me go ahead. Oh, I think I took a screenshot of it. Let me see. I don't know, where is it? I know I took a screenshot of it. Oh, but I'm scared to show it off. Jeez. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna show it off, but it's gonna be with some other stuff, right? Here we go. Hopefully Shueisha doesn't take down the live stream because of this, right? So, you know, at the end of the chapter, let's just jump to the meat and potatoes. You know, Yoshida politely asked Denji, you know, is it okay if I stick my hand in your mouth? Because you and Pochita like shared the same stomach and different like but it's like, wait, what's the thing he specifically says? Let me see. Denji, your stomach's connected to Chainsaw Man, right? Okay, can I shove my hand in your mouth? So who is he going to shove out? I don't know who said it in the review. Maybe they're here in the live stream. Someone said Kishibe. Bro, if this is the way Kishibe gets reintroduced into the story, honestly, I am completely okay with it. It is so crazy of a crackpot theory if that's how Kishibe gets reintroduced into the story, and I will forgive a lot of stuff. It might be kind of a cap, you know. I don't know how much people are gonna fly with it. Some people will be angrily so reluctant in like praising it, right? So if it's Kishibe, great. If it's not, I'm also okay with that. But what I'm trying to get at is that if it's not Kishibe, and I don't think it's Kishibe, we just have to look at one of these people, right? Public safety specifically set this team to go up against Denji for whatever reason. We still don't know what the hell Fami is doing. But we know Fami and Yoshida, they're also in this like alliance type of thing, I think, where they're both after the same person, Chainsaw Man. So, you know, public safety sends out these people in Special Division 5 and Denji ends up consuming them. So I just really think if we got Snow and Bitterness already, you know, vomited and the Ear Devil vomited, right? Who do we have left? We got this like Minotaur looking dude. We got this alligator looking person. We got this person who's maybe the Snow Devil who kind of looks like Power, but not really. And then we got this emo looking chick. So I don't know. I think Denji's gonna just vomit one of these people because it's the boring answer. Like Yoshida was the boring answer, right? You guys can go back to the chapter 187 review. What was the first person I said? Most likely it's Yoshida. The boring answer, because where else is this story gonna go, right? But I really wish Sufferance theory came true. You know, I like that theory. It could still very well come true. It might be setting up for that down the road too. So let's not completely disregard it. But who do I think Denji's going to vomit in chapter 189? I think one of these people. If it's Makima or Kishibe, that will be wild as hell. But I don't know. I think it's one of these people. So I like Miri, but he's just as useless. Best chapter right here. Kishibe will return for real this time, guys. Oh, I think it was the Lord Exo Hunter who said that. Lord Exo Hunter, was it you who said that? That it might be Kishibe? So, yeah, it could very well, very well. I'm not going to even disclose that. Yeah, it could be Kishibe, for real. So, Yoshida gonna octopus through Denji's mouth. Ooh, I like that too. That's interesting. But the other thing we also got to ask ourselves is, why did Yoshida think, or why did Pochita think Denji throwing up Yoshida was going to be a good fit? So Yoshida knows something, or is just hoping Denji comes to the conclusion of why we need Yoshida right now. And even if Denji and Asa are apprehensive about having Pochita or having Yoshida regurgitated and, you know, having this unlikely team, this trio set up, maybe Yoshida knows something that we don't. Maybe Yoshida knows exactly how the Octopus Devil works. And I also said in the review, we saw him eating an octopus, not Yoshida. But is Yoshida the Octopus Devil? Right? Because people say, like, you know, octopus can like camouflage themselves into whatever they want, right? Well, maybe not whatever they want, but they can camouflage themselves. So what if in the world of Chainsaw Man, Yoshida camouflaged himself to be a human? That could very well be the case. And that would also explain very well how he's kind of awkward, right? Like, Yoshida's a bit awkward, you know? He has an interesting personality, to say the least. So I can totally see that be a thing. What if Yoshida used the octopus arm to grab the aging devil and pull him through Pochita's mouth? Yeah, I mean, I like that too. I didn't even think about it like that. Yeah. You know, but the thing is, what is, like, I don't know. We just saw in real time, you know, last chapter, how Pochita, like, caused the aging devil so much pain and it, like, regenerated so quickly. So is the octopus just going to quickly, like, you know, take it and, you know, with those little things that the octopus use to, like, the suction cups that they have, the suction cups, you know what I'm talking about, those little things for the octopus to grab someone, right? It like sticks, right? So yeah, maybe it's gonna go in Denji's mouth, turn into an octopus, yank the aging devil out, bring it back to its universe. I like that. But then someone's like, oh, can Yoshida and Denji and Asa like make a threat of like bring them back to the real world, or else it's gonna be stuck in its own world? But I'm like, bro, but isn't this like its own domain expansion, right? Like if the aging devil created that dimensional pocket space, how would it be stuck in its own dimensional pocket space, right? Or maybe that is the one exception, right? That like, oh, it can create this world, but if it's somehow stuck in its own world, it can't escape. Maybe. I just hope it's well written if that's the case. Like, I want to hear a good explanation for that. Yoshida might also have camouflaged as the fake Saw Man. True. Yoshida is a troll, not awkward. Yeah, I mean, he's a little awkward. He's a little awkward. I mean, he's also smart too. But anyway, we'll see how that pans out. Octopus are intelligent. Maybe Yoshida is the octopus devil, and the way humans perceive octopus as humans, like Makima. Yeah. Let's see if there's anything else to talk about in chapter 188. So we got that figured out. I really like how you guys mentioned that. That's really good. I don't know how I didn't say that in the video, but I'm also a bit sick, as I mentioned earlier. Real quickly, I don't think this is like a feat, because you know we're all spoiled when it comes to the power scaling. When Yoru Nasa ends up punching or attempts to punch Yoshida, blocks it, and then like brings her hand down to like shake it, right? It's like, okay, Yoshida's still like capable of hanging with, you know, the upper echelon devils in this verse. So is that impressive? Yes, but you know, I'm not really gonna look at this as too serious of a statement here, right? I think, you know, Asa Yoru was going for a sucker punch, missed. Yoshida just ends up shaking her hand, and that's the end of it. I do like the stare down that Denji has with Yoshida, right? Like, are you telling me to team up with people who enjoy eliminating kids? And we do see this one specific panel of Denji and Yoshida like locking eyes. So, you know, Denji's dumb in many aspects, you know, in just many aspects. But right here, it looked like he had this stare down of like, bro, be careful with what you say next. And how does Yoshida escape? He ends up telling Denji the story about what happens when you encounter a bear. And that, you know, according to his teacher, who could potentially be Yoshida, Kishibe, right? Just throwing it out there. That they should strive to return to their respective worlds. If a person sees a bear in the forest, they should leave the forest. If a bear wanders into town, your only choice is to somehow get it to return to the forest. Hostility benefits neither people nor bears. It only adds to the body count. So he's saying right here, you know, I thought that was an interesting story, but now that he's in this particular situation, right? Because he's now in a different environment than where he would like to be, and vice versa, right? He's saying Denji, and then this is basically the metaphor, right? Denji is the bear, or even on a more grand scale, in the verse of Chainsaw Man in the universe, right? Devils, like, let's leave devils in hell and humans in earth, right? Or if they coexist, I'll leave you alone to do your thing, I will do my thing. And he ends up saying, or proposing, if you want to eliminate me, you should do it after we escape. But how about we just work together? And now we get this interesting alliance. Should we trust Yoshida? Not at all, because when it comes to Asa and Denji, I think they are more susceptible to being deceived by someone like Yoshida than the other way around. Especially since, you know, I think we're all as shocked that Denji or Pochita makes Denji throw up Yoshida, and maybe Pochita has some type of reason that it wants Denji to figure out on, like, hey, this is why I wanted you to throw up Yoshida, because Yoshida knows something or can help you out in this situation. So where do you go from there, right? But yeah, I think that is it, guys. So 45 minutes. I did say it was going to be a little bit of a shorter stream. I predict that there will be a 5th year without Reze. Oh, that hurts. Yoshida will grab onto the real world while holding Asa, who's holding Denji, and then he basically pulling them all out of the aging world. Denji would technically eat himself out of it. That would be wild. Yoru's powers don't work in aging devils in aging's world. Yeah, we know that. Yeah, your mother, I think Naita will be back to save Denji. What happened to Yoru's eagerness to make Pochita vomit nuclear weapons? Well, I mean, that's why I wish it could have been nuclear weapons, but I still think that's on the table, just not right now until we figure out how to get out of this aging devil's world, you know. I remember the previous temporary alliance with Quan Chi in Hell. It's funny how Yoshida became an important character after public safety. Yeah. Yoshida isn't close to either of them in combat. We still don't know Kobeni's contract with some devil. I think Kobeni contract will shock us. Yeah, I mean, that's assuming we even see her again, which, I don't know. I mean, if we see Reze again, you know, and we already got Nobana, who's related to Kobeni, yeah, like, that would have been nice too. But, man, we're so far into Chainsaw Man, and just, like, I personally don't give a shit about Kobeni, whether or not she shows up. I want Nobana to do something, but I would also like if, for whatever reason, we need everyone's help for the Nostradamus prophecy, you know, Kobeni arrives, and then we see the reveal of her devil. That would be pretty neat. So, let me see. So Robin says he might pull out himself with Asa letting Yoru fight aging, but I get the feeling as soon as they're out, he turns against them instantly. Yeah, I agree too. Especially because, you know, it's interesting. He was surprised that, like, the aging devil was working with public safety, but I'm like, before this operation began, you didn't know that aging devil was working with public safety? Or maybe he's acting surprised in front of Denji and Asa, like, I see, aging devil is working with public safety, you know, just to kind of like deceive them, but like know all along that, like, yeah, I knew they were working with public safety because I'm a part of it, right? So but anyway, I digress. That is the live stream. I don't want to talk too much. I have another podcast I got to do with a friend in a second, so I got to let my voice recover. But Happy New Year's, guys. Those are some of the things coming to the channel in the next few weeks, so look forward for that. So we got the Kagurabachi video coming out first, followed by Dandadan, and then we will be doing Dandadan reviews. Not now. I would say maybe closer, like starting in April. So again, because I think I'm just gonna need time to catch up with all the arcs when we're done with that. So all right, guys, I love you so much. Just stay on the lookout for announcements, and yeah, take care, guys. Bye.